Wait, what do you mean I can't be an Amazon? Well everyone, it looks like we no longer have to wait. After a long year of seemingly endless delays, we finally get to see Wonder Woman 1984 coming to theaters and HBO Max on Christmas Day. Hello there, I'm Keanu. Man, I have not introduced myself in a while. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel and happy holidays. Like many of you, I am really excited for Wonder Woman 1984, and I just love the Wonder Woman character. She's a true symbol of strength, compassion, equality, and more. So in honor of Wonder Woman 1984 being released, I'm going to dive into the DC multiverse to discuss some of the alternate versions of everyone's favorite princess, Wonder Woman. To start, I'll quickly go over the main Earth Wonder Woman. She hails from the island of Themyscira and is the daughter of Zeus and Queen Hippolyta, and is a founding member of the Justice League. She is obviously incredibly powerful, with having powers such as incredible strength, speed, durability, and flight. It is known for having her iconic bracelets and lasso of truth. She is also the Wonder Woman that all versions in the multiverse are based upon. Now that I've brought up main continuity Wonder Woman, let's go over some more within the DC multiverse. First off, we have the Wonder Woman of Earth 2. Due to DC and their endless crusade against continuity, this is actually the Wonder Woman from the Golden Age of comics, meaning this Wonder Woman was both part of the Justice Society of America and the Justice League. She's basically the exact same as main Earth Wonder Woman. Heroic, compassionate, dead. Wait, what? Yeah, Darkseid invaded Earth 2 and the whole DC Trinity died. You know, the DC Trinity dying kind of reminds me of another story. Anyways, do you guys like Marvel and DC crossovers? In what is called the Amalgam Universe, we have Amazon. Amazon is a cross between Wonder Woman and Marvel's Storm from the X-Men. I actually dig this combo a lot, as the strength of Wonder Woman and the weather manipulating powers of Storm makes Amazon a truly powerful hero. We have Earth 15 Wonder Woman, who is actually Donna Troy. We all know Donna Troy as Wonder Girl, but in this universe she took up the mantle of Wonder Woman after the death of Diana. There's Wonder Woman from the New Frontier, which is a story that takes place in the 1950s, which is basically a time where the Golden Age of comics was wrapping up and the Silver Age was just beginning. There's Earth 1 Wonder Woman, Earth 1 being stories about heroes who had just started their careers. We have Wondrous Man, who hails from the gender-swapped Earth 11, and then Wonder Woman from DC Comics Bombshells, who comes from an alternate world set in World War II. Before we get to more comic versions of Wonder Woman, I just want to bring up a couple of animated versions of the character. Usually I only discuss the comic versions of characters, but I just want to bring up the animated versions simply because I think they're worth mentioning. First off, we have Wonder Woman from the DC animated universe, voiced by Susan Eisenberg. You see, I grew up with this Wonder Woman watching Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and I just love Susan Eisenberg's portrayal of the character, as she truly embraced the embodiment of Wonder Woman. Then we have Becca from Justice League Gods and Monsters. Justice League Gods and Monsters depicts a darker version of the DC Trinity, where this version of Wonder Woman is not only a new god, but was also the bride of Orion. These are both great interpretations of Wonder Woman, so if you haven't checked those out, well, what are you doing? Go watch those. So Elseworlds is an imprint done by DC that shows many different stories set in the DC multiverse that gives writers basically a ton of freedom to write what they want. So let's go over some versions of Wonder Woman from Elseworld storylines. We have the Wonder Woman from Earth 18, who is a marshal for a town called Paradise, who created the Justice Riders to fight Maxwell Lord, who will be making his live-action debut in Wonder Woman 1984, portrayed by Pedro Pascal. This is the way. There's the Wonder Woman from the Red Sun universe, being the universe where Superman landed in Soviet Russia rather than Smallville, where she is Superman's ambassador but eventually left and landed an Amazonian attack on him. There's the Blue Amazon, which is the Wonder Woman based off the film The Blue Angel, and the steampunk Wonder Woman from the story Amazonia, which takes place on Earth 19, also known as the Earth where the infamous Elseworld story Gotham by Gaslight takes place. So with the multiverse being infinite, there are also plenty of dark versions of Wonder Woman. The most well-known hails from Earth 3 and is known as Superwoman, where she is an evil version of Wonder Woman that is a member of the evil Justice League known as the Crime Syndicate. Honestly, can you imagine what that barbed wire lasso would feel like? No thank you. Next up, we have the Flashpoint Wonder Woman. This is the Wonder Woman from the Flashpoint universe, which, in case you don't know, is the alternate timeline that Barry Allen created when he went back in time to save his mom from dying, which basically changed the entire course of history. So could you not mess up the timeline? This Wonder Woman is at war with Aquaman in Atlantis and is absolutely ruthless in this said war. There's Zombie Wonder Woman from the Deceased storyline, who obviously doesn't have any control over her actions, but come on, she's a zombie. And lastly, we have Injustice Wonder Woman, who while started off good, she stood by Superman's side after he killed the Joker and joined his tyrannical regime. She ultimately just becomes very cold, murderous, and I almost hate her as much as I hate Damian Wayne from the Injustice universe. So that, guys, was some of the alternate versions of Wonder Woman found in the DC universe. I am so excited for Wonder Woman 1984, and I hope you guys learned maybe something new about this beloved character. While I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, I plan on doing an alternate version series on the channel where I dive into the multiverse and list some of the alternate versions of both Marvel and DC characters, so definitely check that out. If you guys have a favorite version of Wonder Woman from the multiverse, or if I missed your favorite, as of course I can't list every version, let me know down below. If you like my content and want to support the channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, stay awesome, support your local comic book shops, and have a happy holidays.